Hi everybody. Well, you find me today in the nursery. We are on the hunt for in here, which I'm sure there is some, 0 to 3 month clothing. I'm sure I've kept some in these boxes, various boxes up here. So you and me are going to look for them. Now, why is that, you say? Well, you may not want to go any further in this video. If you haven't watched the live video that I posted on Monday, the 18th, because I think you get a sneaky, no, I don't actually, I think you get the whole reveal in there. I'll just add on the thumbnail here. So you, like, if you're a visual person, you can just look for the thumbnail. Actually, it doesn't have a thumbnail, I don't think. It doesn't have a thumbnail because they're just lives, so they're just in my live playlist. I know some of you watch that, but I know that a lot of you aren't able to, or inclined to, or don't know how to look on the lives. So I post a live every Monday. Every Monday I do a live for my paid membership. We're a small group. We have a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. And I share stuff on there that I don't share elsewhere. And then, so we do that on a Monday. Then the following Monday from that, it's then uploaded for everybody is able to view it. So there are tabs all the way along the top of the YouTube channels, various YouTube channels that you go on, and they say videos, playlists, lives, shorts, posts, those sort of things. If you click on lives, you'll see where I did all my lives. And I think I said this week, I think we're on number 37. So we've done 37 lives. How great is that, everybody? So, yes, I did share something in the live that was available for all to see on Monday just gone. I'm filming this on Thursday. Haven't had a video up for a few days because I was catching up with myself, and then Jack was poorly again, and so I was over there with Rebecca being her support, really. As you know, my daughter's a single parent, so, well, I don't know if you know, I'm assuming my daughter is a single parent, and so I was over there supporting her with Jack, who again this week has been poorly. No seizures, so the medication has been working. And thank you very much to everybody who has shared your experiences with seizures and medications and history and knowledge, sharing your knowledge. I mean, knowledge for us all working together is good, isn't it? Because his is not typical seizures because he has no fever. This time he had a fever. And so we worked really hard all night long to get that temperature, keep it down. That was Tuesday night. And so we spent the majority of the night awake. Came home yesterday, and I was going to do a video yesterday, you see, and get it up. And then, or I was like lying here Tuesday afternoon thinking, I've really got to do these 0 to 3, this 0 to 3 business. And I really want to video it while I'm doing it. So, and then I thought, I'll do it tomorrow. And then I got the phone call from Rebecca. So I went over there, and then Wednesday I was just shattered. And today, if you hear me yawning a lot, I seem to have developed some weird yawn this afternoon. I woke up today feeling great, Thursday morning, feeling like I'd actually had a good sleep. And for somebody with fibro and ME, that is really good. And went about doing me pottering here and there, sorting and washing out all the things that I hadn't done for a few days, emptying the dishwasher, getting vegetables and things chopped for tea, stuff I hadn't done for a few days, and sat down and had my lunch, and now I just can't stop yawning. Russ came home from work just now and he's like, oh my God, what's the matter with you? And I'm like, I don't know, I just cannot stop yawning. Whew. So if you hear me yawning, I do apologise. But we are going to get some boxes down and have a look and see what we've got in these boxes. It'll be Oh, I thought I'd switched you off then. It'll be interesting to me as it is to you, because I forget too. You remember when we did these labelling of the boxes back when I sorted stuff out? I do a tidy up Tuesday, so if you like tidying up videos, I do tidy up Tuesday, which I haven't done one for this month, I don't think at all, because obviously we've had a lot of stuff going on with our Jack, our little baby grandson. So I usually label them, so that's why I was looking at the labels. And I've got those two left, one there and a box. So let's see. Okay, we did it. We got two boxes. So one says miscellaneous sizes, lovely clothes. So this is why I keep the clothes. I tend to keep the clothes that I really, really like. But I am having a big giveaway on my paid membership channel. So paid membership group. And so I really want to sort through the clothing anyway. But this one made me laugh. This is typical me. 0 to 3 boys. Sure about that, Caroline? One fairy onesie. Baby grow, I mean. Another fairy baby grow. A lovely little dress. Well, it's like it's a baby grow with a dress over the top. It's all in one piece. It's really cute. There are some blue things in there, but so 0 to 3 I think is from where I had gosh, what was she? I can't remember what kit she was. You could all probably tell me, but I had some nice clothes for her, so I don't want to get rid of that. But I've been spending a lot of time in here since Jack was poorly, and then I had this migraine with aura, and I had to like basically spend almost a week lying down. I've been lying here looking at the clothing, thinking a lot of the clothing I've had for years, and thinking I'm bored of that now. Like a lot of Timothy's clothes, he has had like almost since I first had him. I think I gradually moved out bits and pieces of his clothes last year. But yeah, so basically the clothing, if you're new here, the clothing goes from newborn this side along here to up to 9 months, or 9 to 12. And then from down here, it goes from 1 year, and it's 1 to 1.5 year girls, but then it's got the 9 to 12, 6 to 12 month boys in the middle, because that is Henry and Timothy. And then it's got Frankie's clothing, and Frankie wears an age 4, 5. Depends really. Some occasionally I might get her a 3 if it's a oversized fit, but not usually. So the reason Emma Jane's clothes is down here is because she's got long dresses. They're too long for up there. And then the boys have got lots of dungarees and things which I like to hang up, so they're long. So again, they go on the bottom, on this bottom row here. Sorry, there you go. So that's if you're new here. So that's Emma Jane's hanging clothes up to there. This is all 6 to 9 to 12 up to there. And then this is Frankie's hanging clothes. And then everybody has one of these, well, not everybody, most sizes have one of these boxes here. And it was only recently that I moved the boxes around so that I could have my car seats there. So while I was lying in the bed, I could have the babies looking at me, and or I could easily reach them, access them, and that I didn't like them over there out the way of me. So I'll look through these boxes now, see what we can find in 0 to 3 boy. And surely you will have guessed by now. I'm sure you will have guessed. And then this box has got, I think, 3 to 6 month girls in it, and some of the winter 6 to 9. And some vintage outfits, maybe, I don't know. This is usually one that was kept under the bed, under the bunk beds. But then Emma Jane has a lot of her own dolly stuff, which I've put in a box under there for her instead, so she can get out her dolly stuff easier. And under this bunk bed is blankets, and so this one has got all sorts of things in it. So I'll turn you around now and we can have a look here. Okay, so here we are. We're going through this box first. This has actually got a lot of 6 to 9 in. It's a lot of the winter clothing that I've took off to put the summer clothing on. So it's got a lot of winter clothing. I'm a great lover of that one. And then it's got some 3 to 6 in here, and then some vintage. This is the vintage in there, and this is 3 to 6, I think, is all kind of like vintage. I think most of it is vintage, not all of it. Oh, look at that, isn't that cute? That might be a 0 to 3. Yeah. Oh, hang on. The t-shirt says 0 to 3. I mean, it's not for now whether it is. This is like velvety like material. It's more for like Christmassy. And plus it's not really my thing. 3 to 6. 3 to 6 that is, with a 0 to 3. T-shirt underneath. I think I'm going to leave that. I don't think I want that. Leave it to the side there. Oh, this is so cute. This is newborn, I think. Oh, up to 1 month. I can't bear to part with that. So cute. So you will see stuff. This was new that I bought in the sale for £3.60. And this 0 to 3 months. But I don't have anybody that it'll fit. And I feel like that's more of a girl than a boy. This was a nice set then. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for a boy's stuff, but this was in this box. That is 6 to 12. That looks really nice, even though it is red on Maisie. I know she's got red hair, but it does look nice on her. What's this? This is probably 6 months, I suspect. 6 to 9 months. Lovely little wintry, Christmassy top. But we're not looking for any of this. This is a vintage dress. Look at that. Like they were wider then because we had big nappies, big terry nappies, and they were shorter back then. It was still coming off of the shortness of the materials and that, I think, you know, for when we had the war effort. So this is vintage. It's a size 14 vintage. So pretty with the layers. Keep that out actually. This is another old vintagey one. Green, 80, yeah, mother care, 80 centimetres. So Annie fits 80 centimetres really well. But I don't think, oh, look at that. I need to, I also need to look through 3 to 6 girl. Oh, why is that, Caroline? Oh, who knows? That might be one that can come out right about now. Might be a little bit big. It's 3 to 6 months. But I believe it's vintage. I can't see another label in it, just that label that's in there. To fit approximately 3 to 6 months. I do believe it might be. And this one, oh, Henry had this one on when he was in my, I might keep that out and put Henry in that, put him in my vintage pushchair again. Yeah, 80. Joy time. Lovely little set. Look at that. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that out and get that on Mr. Henry. So there is this. I don't actually like that. Got some couple of old t-shirts. Look at them, they're so old. Don't really like them. Don't like that. Let's have a look. What else have we got here? That's a cute one. I ought to keep that one out for one of the newborns. But I do think it's nylon, so the weather is not very... 0 to 6 months, 70, 0 to 6 months. Look at those little sleeves on that. So vintage sizing was a lot smaller. What size is this Peter Rabbit we got here? It's 3 to 6. Excellent. I do need to sort out all the 3 to 6, and I do like these roll necks. Whenever I can get hold of any of these, I've got a few of these that I've bought and had for years. This looks like it probably could do with having some whitening suds in it now. But I believe I got a set of 2 John Lewis. One of you could probably tell me when I bought these. That's another lovely vintage dress on Annie. Vintage pair of... I need to get these vintage bits down in Hillside. Vintage train trousers. And a little vintage sleeper. So years ago we didn't have the sleep sacks and things that kids have today. We had these fleecy things. So you put their pajamas on and then you put them in one of these fleecies. There's no heating up the stairs and things. Well, that is... I really need to keep this box out for another reason. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous old set. Look at that. But look at that. I got sent that by one of my viewers a few years ago when I had a Maddie. It looked lovely on her, and this looked nice on her as well. So I do need to keep my 3 to 6. That says £11. And now we've got some tights. We've got a red romper. It just has been washed. It needs ironing. Got some red bottoms. These, what size are these? 3 to 6. Bargain. Ooh, I need to go through this then. Got some little shoes in here. I'll take these out. Some little grey pods. and some little black baby pods and some little grey ones. I'm going to take those out because I'm going through my shoes and that as well. So actually there was nothing in here, was there, for, well, just the one thing. Oh, that's a nice old winter dress as well. So I'm going to keep that one out. Kind of keep the whites out and refresh. Where's that white top that I looked at that I thought that could do with being refreshed? There, that can do with going to Hillside. That can go to Hillside. That can do with being refreshed. Hillside, I tend to keep like my real vintagey bits and bobs down Hillside. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Just rather than these, because I'd still have these on as everyday clothing. These are vintage dresses, but then for the winter now. And keep that out. Somebody will be able to have that this winter. Oh, love it. I bought that for James, my Guccian. So yeah, all of this beautiful 3 to 6 month stuff. Can you remember this one on my Maddie kit? It looked gorgeous, didn't it? And then these things in here. I had a pile of vintage bits and bobs in here as well. Oh no, they're not. They're a nice pair of red leggings. Oh, this was cute. Look at this. So this will be able to come out now because I think this is 0 to 3 months, even though it's a winter thing. I think I will just stick that in there to the girls' winter 6 to 9. And then I've got this one, and I don't really like this one on any of mine. It's not handmade. It was Ooty 9 to 12 months. And it's this lovely lemon dress, but I just don't like it on any of mine. And with the bloomers, but they look really big, but that's because, like I said, we used to put them in big terry nappies when our children were small. So in actual fact, I will keep those out of there. Let's see if anybody wants that. So yes, we can put these bits and bobs back now while we really do what we were supposed to do, and that's look for boys. That's a nice box, actually. I just love going back looking through the clothing, and then I forget that I've had it, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. So this said 0 to 3 months boys, but it's clearly got some girls in it. So let's have a look at this one a bit better, shall we? Ooh, stand up. Right, girls. Girls, I do believe these are 0 to 3. Up to 3 months, yeah, up to 3 months. So they won't fit anybody I've got yet. Who knows? Never know, do we? Another day might fit. Magical. Yeah, 0 to 3. Up to 3 months. Look. Oh, cute. Oh, that might be 3 to 6, actually. You hear my tummy? My body's just all having lots of experiences today. This is 0 to... This is 3 to 6. That needs to go back in that box. This is a vintage. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I got that. I bought that, but I don't want it really. I didn't have anybody really it could fit in. I believe this is 0 to 3. These Peter Rabbit dungarees, and I do love them. Oh no, they're 3 to 6. Oh no, they won't fit. They're so cute, the embroidered bit on the bottom. They're old as well. They're from British Home Stores, which is no longer trading. Please look after this Paddington bear, thank you. That's a 0 to 3, so we can keep that out. Try that. Looks quite big. My first Easter. Isn't that sweet? Looks like we might be getting to the 0 to 3 now. These are really cute little dungarees from M&S. Yeah, there we go. Can't see the size. 0 to 3, yeah. You have to have so many labels on them today. Look at them. So I will keep those out. We don't need a fun in the sun. And then we've got this one, which is Thumper. I'm not a great fan of it because of how it crosses over. I'm not very keen on the crossing over. So we'll put that to one side. This I bought. This is newborn. I bought this newborn, but it is just too big. I think it, I don't know, it looks to me like it could actually fit 0 to 3, which is very unusual for boutique stuff. This one looks like it might fit too. This might be a 0 to 3, up to 3 months. Yay! So we are finding the 0 to 3 months that I had. I had a really cute reborn called Harry that I had for, that's just all in one for under there. I had a cute reborn called Harry. I had him for a long time. And eventually he had a new home. And so I still got lots of the clothing. Well, I thought I did, and I do, that I had from him. Because there was a lot that I liked him in. Dumbo, I don't think I'll keep that. Here is baby grows. You call them sleepers in other countries. We call them baby grows here. So 0 to 3. This is a 0 to 3. Cute little footed dungarees. Shorts. Yeah. Little shorts. I don't know if they're shorts or, well, they're probably going to be short anyway. Oh, that little top is cute. Oh, and these little trousers. Oh, what size was that? Newborn. That'll be too big for Samuel. And I do think it'll be too small for Samuel and too small for Ethan. Because he's got very short legs. It might work for Ethan. And then I've got these beautiful that I had made for me, so they'll definitely stay out. There's the trousers. So when you go to M&S, which is a department store in the UK, they usually do 3 for 2 items on the baby's clothing of certain sets, certain mix and match coordinates. So I got them. I'm sure there would be another pair in there somewhere. Oh, I've got this little little sailor shirt. And I believe it's got a hat. Has it got some trousers? Yeah, some trousers, little sailor set. I don't want that. And here's another pair of trousers. I like, in the winter, I like trousers that are nice and comfortable, like this, with hand knitted jumpers and things on the top. And then there's a Paddington Bear hat. There's little booties to go with the other set, but there's little bits of socks and things in here. So I am going to put all of that back in there because I need a 0 to 3 month pile. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need a 0 to 3 month pile. I don't want Happy Easter. What I do is I pop them back in here. Now I know that they're there. They're 3 to 6, and that's girls. Right. Let's just see what was in this one. So then we've got this one more box. So that's going to be a 0 to 3. I don't have room on my shelf. I'm going to have to make room somewhere low down so that I can get it. Oh, look at them. They're cute, aren't they? What size are they? I think they're too big for any of mine. 6 to 12 months. They are a vintage trousers, but I don't think they're even, I don't know, they might fit Timothy. I think I tried them on him and they didn't look right on him. First size. Oh, this has just got all sorts of sizes. Oh, I wonder what they'll be like. They're the kickers that I bought ages ago and I've not used them. Oh, so I had Harry and Heidi. They were both 0 to 3 months, and they had these. These matching swimsuits. Look at them. Aren't they cute? Oh my goodness. Oh, this looks cute. This says 3 to 6 months, so that would definitely be too big. What are these? Oh, these are all cute little vests. These are some Fisher Price trousers that I bought. I don't like them actually. Oh, here you go, look, because I had Harry and Heidi. Look, this was Harry's blanket and I can't bear to part with them. This was Harry's blanket. And then Heidi, I had Lady Make Heidi one as well. Gosh, that brings back memories. That was years ago. Wow. Memories, hey? Little tights with little Dalmatians on. Up to 1 month. Thumper. Oh, that thumper thing would go with that. But I might just, yeah, I'll leave that there. Oh, and look, this is a sort of thing I love, these old cardigans. I know that there are many of you mummies with me. That is what they call pillowcase. So when I send reborns home, you know, when I have them readopted and send them home, I send them in a plain white pillowcase. I don't cover them in anything else. I don't put nappies over their faces or anything like that, because I have had before where the eyelashes have been broken, so I don't do that anymore. I believe these dungarees here are going to be 0 to 3, because I can remember Harry had a pair. Yep, up to 3 months. Oh, brilliant. And up to 3 months, it's getting a bit squirrely down here. We need to do some ironing, and what I might do is freshen it all up, even though it's mine and it's all clean. But that's the hungry Gruffalo. No, that's the hungry caterpillar. That's the Gruffalo, isn't it? The Gruffalo. Oh, and Harry had this whole set. I bought this as a set from somebody as well. Asked her to knit me this set. It was a cardigan. There was a jumper. There was a little hat. Look at that. These are called helmet hats. And it's a real traditional pattern. And socks and booties. No, booties and gloves. Gloves and booties. That was a lovely little set. So that's how long I've kept that, because I had Harry, crikey, 9 years ago. A little pair of tartan pants. So this was the box that was very nice clothes. There's a box up there that's just got sleep suits and things in. But I don't feel like I want it. I don't know, because I might do. I don't know. I'll put it to that side and think about it. And then we've got some teddy bear slipper socks, which is good. And look at this one. This is so traditional, with the little ribbon through. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? And then, oh my goodness, I had these made for Harry as well. There's one of Frankie's hairs there. Look, little Nemos, little Nemos. Oh my goodness, they are so, so cute. Wow. I'll put them in there. And then also in this one was this nice little set. Obviously, I bought it brand new off of eBay, I think, but it was brand new, 0 to 3 months. Just because I'm a sucker for lilacs. So you can put the cardigans away. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. That one looks like it'll be too big for him. Put these blankies in there. I still can't bear to get rid. And I don't know if Nancy is watching, who had Heidi, and Jackie had Harry. And I'm sure they've gone on and found other homes now, but I do know they went to nice homes to begin with, so that is good. Well, actually, I can fit that in there now. So I have weeded that out a little bit, haven't I? But what do I have? Oh, I do have some, yeah, I haven't weeded out anything from there, which was, sorry to whiz you around. I haven't really weeded anything out from there at all. I mean, I've got a few, so this is to my paying channel members, I've got some piles like I showed you on Monday in there, and I haven't added to it because obviously then Jack was poorly. But I am going to get to it. So my favourite time of the year. My favourite time of the year for clothing for reborns is winter. I'm not, I do love pretty summer dresses. I do. But I think it's because I'm a winter baby. And I think it's because I just love that whole snuggly looking at. I'm feeling snuggly. Because now at my age as well, I can't get too hot because I just overheat like anything, at anything. And, you know, my menopause has been and gone. I had a full hysterectomy when I was 40. I'm 56 now. So it's not menopausal or anything like that. But I just am overheating at any stage. So they make me feel hot when I look at them. And so if they've got anything on, like a big pair of pajamas, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're going to be so hot in that. Of course they're not. But that's how I feel. So I have to change them. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sure you want to see who this 0 to 3 month clothing is for, don't you?